Good men are high maintenance. This means not only do you have to maintain them, you have to do so at a high standard.
BTSW speaks.
So, if you don't realize by now, I am not one of those people who will shy away from any topic. Now, there are topics that I will not start and may not have a full on conversation on certain platforms with. However, I never like man. So, if you ask me a question, I can answer you, right? I'll give you the answer to the question, but I won't give you the answer that you want 9 times out of 10. A lot of good men will not say this or speak on this topic, but I will because, that's what I do. A lot of ladies like to say, oh, ain't no more good men in the world, and men are trash, men are dogs, all these extra things, or where the good man at? I want me a good man, find me a good man, and all that stuff. All these different phrases that they come up with. But what they don't realize is that good men are high maintenance. In other words, if you expect a man to hold the door open for you, you have to say thank you. You have to be feminine. You have to be submissive every time. Every time, every time, every time, every time. In case you don't understand what I'm saying every time. Because you want certain things. You want him to be chivalrous and whatever else. And he has no problem doing that. If he's a good man, he has no problem doing that. However, what good men will not tolerate is being treated badly. That's high maintenance because a lot of women, unfortunately, they get tired of dealing with a high maintenance man, aka a good man. This is why a lot of women feel like there are no good men, because if and when you come across a good man and you decide he's not attractive enough, or you only see him as a brother, or whatever your reason is, no fault to you. That's your reason. That's how you feel. That's what you're attracted to, whatever. But what you can't say is that they don't exist. As a matter of fact, of every good man in your life, you know of them. And you know why you're not with them. So what you need to say, what you should be saying, is why don't I want that good man? Good men are high maintenance. Good men are very obvious, and what makes a man good is very obvious. You don't have to, I don't have to, no one has to explain what a good man is. I'm not about to pretend like we don't know what a good man is. Everybody know what a good man is. Not just someone that caters to your needs, but someone that caters to himself as well. That is a good man. You know one or two. You could probably count on some fingers how many good men you know. And you can also, if you're really honest with yourself, figure out why you don't want him. And just because you don't want him, that don't mean that you're a bad person. However, what you need to stop saying is that they don't exist, because clearly they do. But they're high maintenance. You don't want to maintain at a high level every time. I get it. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't want to do that. But what you're not about to do is act like the good men don't exist. And for those that don't know and don't remember, if you don't take anything else from this video, remember that good men are high maintenance. So if you really, really want a good man, be prepared to maintain him at a high level, because he's doing it for himself and he's going to expect you to do it as well. That's one of the defining factors of a good man. Maybe this don't make sense to you. Maybe you got to watch this again. But it makes sense to me.